Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This was an inspiration by Ramacharya Prabhu, who was attending our Tirupavai that we have been doing every day. We are doing Tirupavai in the morning, 5 a.m., one verse. And in one of the verse, it talks about um, what Acharya Guru gives us, 6 items. So that was inspiration, and we'll build up the presentation to get to that particular Taittiriya Upanishad. Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya is a very important statement, how one should worship one's mother as good as God, how one should worship their father as good as God, and then how one should worship Guru and Acharya as good as God, and lastly, how one should worship Aditi, a person who comes to our house, or Aditi. How we have to treat them also as good as God. In the purports and the commentaries on this particular statement in the Taittiriya Upanishad, Vaishnava commentaries, it says the mother of all mother is Radharani, Matrudevo Bhava, and father of all father is Sri Krishna, therefore Pitrudevo Bhava. And then the third one is Acharya Devo Bhava, is none other than our who have shown us their own gurus, Acharya Devo Bhava. Aditi Devo Bhava is quite interesting, is where it's mind blowing when I read the commentary. It says that Aditi Devo Bhava refers to the devotees, Bhagavatas, the devotees. So we have to also worship not only our mother, father, and guru, also the devotees has to be worshipped as good as God. That's a quite interesting statement for me to learn when I read this one while preparing for this presentation. So is anyone here for the first time here? No, you're all familiar about our program here. So we'll get started here. The Pasuram that we saw was today, by the way, Tirupavai is the 28th day. Those who know what Tirupavai is, we're not going to get into what Tirupavai is, but it's an auspicious month. It's carried for 30 days, and today we are on the 28th day, tomorrow 29, and last day is on the Tuesday. We conclude on Tuesday, 30th. In the Pasuram that got triggered with this topic is Male Manivanna, Margari Neer Aduvan, Melayar Sevanagal Vendivana KTL, ஞாலத்தையெல்லாம் நடுங்க முரல்வன பாலன்ன வண்ணத்தின் பாண்ட ஜன்யமே போல்வன சங்கங்கள் போய் பாடுடை எனவே சாலப்பெரும்பறை பல்லாண்டு இசைப்பாறை கோலவிளக்கே கொடியை விதானமே all nilayai arulelor empower. This is the pasuram where it says about the greatness of an acharya, of a guru, which gives to his disciples 6 things. What are the 6 things? We will see that as we get closer to the end of the presentation. But even before we understand and tell what is acharya is giving to us, we need to understand a few basic things about acharya. Otherwise, we'll not appreciate what is giving to us. Correct? So we need to know what is this acharya, what is this program, acharya program, right? One general question that people ask who's not into Krishna consciousness, general people, they ask us why we don't see any more incarnation of the God. Right? God, we've been told that when there is a paritranaya sadhana vinashaya dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuga yuge. When there's something is disturbed in the dharma, then God appears to re-establish the dharma. Now, is it not good enough to see what's going on in the world? In many parts of the world, so many unbelievable crimes are happening. Right? Crimes are happening. So why is not God still appearing here? Well, the simple answer is it's not that extreme according to God's eyes, where He has not appeared. For us, it may be and cannot be digestible, but it's not like how it's supposed to be. Maybe that could be reason. Now, the other reason is It's not that God has not appeared. God has appeared as Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, which is in the past. And the reason that he appeared over here is for only one purpose. We have to know why God comes into this world, descend into this world, is just for one purpose. We can name it with so many different reasons of why God is appearing, right? Once, excuse me. Why is appearing? But the simple reason is he's just coming here to take his children back. We are all his children, lost children in this lost world. Therefore, he's coming here to somehow or the other attract us and go back. But what he finds that at the end, what he happens is he feels that he's not successful in doing that one. The reason that he's not able to succeed in the mission of getting us back is because of our intention, the understanding that we have about God. Right? Therefore, in today's presentation, what we are going to see is a few questions, and then we'll go through really quickly. The first question we are going to see is why we don't see any more avatars. Number one. Number two, how can Guru can become an avatar? Okay, that's an important question we should address. Third question is what is the difference between God and Guru? Number three. Number four, what is the easiest mean to attain God? That's number four. Number five, what happens if I don't have, what happens in case if I don't have Guru? What is a necessity that I need to have a Guru? Number five. Number six, why can't God help me directly? Why we need to go through someone in middle, in between, right? That's number six. Number seven, who gave this Guru to us? Who gave this Guru to us? Number eight, among these, that is among between God and Guru, who is greater? Right? Who is greater? That's number eight. Number nine, what is so special about Guru? That's number nine. And number 10, what does Guru give to us? That is the point. What does Guru give to us? That's number 10. We'll hold on to number 10. Number 11, what we can give to Guru back for what he has given in number 10. What can we reciprocate? How we can reciprocate to Guru who has given something very special to us. And finally, how to identify Guru. I know it's just 45 minutes of lecture. We are going to cover all these 12 points and see, and then see how we can take it further. In the Shastra, it is said, Saksha Narayano Devaha Kritva Martya Mayum Thanum Magnam Udharta Lokan Karunya Shastra Panina. This is a very beautiful sloka. It talks about the position of a Guru, Acharya. Saksha Narayano Deva. That means what? Guru is Sakshat Narayana. Sakshat Narayana. Kritva Martya Mayum Thanum. His form is in such a way where he represents Krishna, the Lord. Magnam Uddharate Lokan. He is come here to Uddharam, to deliver the living entities from here. Karunyahi Shastra Panina. Shastra Panina. Not Sastra Panina, Shastra Panina. We are going to see what that means very shortly. So now, with that said, the first question is, why do we don't see any avatars anymore? That's where I said this sloka. It's not that we don't see any more avatar. There's a big gap between the previous Krishna avatar and then that coming up next avatar, Kalki avatar. Nothing is happening in between. There have been many, several avatars are taking place. It's taking place. We don't have accessibility or we don't know which one is avatar. But we all know through the scripture, there is definitely one avatar continuously happening, that is Acharyas, that is Guru. Guru are none other than the incarnation of the Lord. And the purpose that why Guru is coming here is somehow or the other, because the Lord has failed, in one sense, Lord has failed to climb all his children back to Vaikuntha or Goloka. Therefore, he decided what to do now. He understood the problem. The problem is that because I am Supreme Lord and they are all Jivatmas, they are not able to relate to me. How much ever I try to come as a human, as a Ramachandra, how much ever I tell them I am Manushya, I am not Supreme, but it's obvious for everyone to understand that I am Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, they try to maintain a certain distance from me. Therefore, what to do? So we have to send someone. Therefore, we have to send someone who are looking like him, who belongs to that particular caste, jati. Because God is not of our jati. Jati means caste. Why? God is Ishvara and we are Jivatmas. He is Paramatma and we are Jivatma. How much our God tried to convince that He is one among us, we always have the feeling that He is not among us because He is Supreme God, He is Paramatma. Therefore, what Krishna does is we got to send someone who belongs to that group, who belongs to, if you want to, usually what happens if you want to send a spy or if you want some people to some other country to find out, you got to dress up, you got to do such a way that they look as if that belongs to that country so that they don't have any doubts, right, about the spy. They dress up like that, exactly like that. So would they be one among them? Likewise, Krishna decided, well, I am Paramatma, Bhagavan. They are not going to accept me. They will only accept someone who's belonged to their group. Therefore, let me send someone. That's the reason where the Lord decides to come himself into this well. Saksha Narayano Deva Kritva Matya Mayum Thanum Magnam Uddate Rokan Karunyat Sasara Pani. So God is different jati and we are different jati means caste. Therefore, Lord picks up, hand picks a special Atma and empowers that Atma to go into this world and reclaim all the lost children. And that empowerment is given to a particular Jiva Atma and empowers him. That person is none other than, he's none other than the Lord himself is Avatar, right? Now, that's the first question. Avatar is continuously happening. It is just we have to understand and see through the scriptures. Avatar not necessarily mean it has to be in a particular form. It can be like us, and that particular form in like us is Acharya. That's number one. Number two, how can Guru be an avatar? Because for us, avatar means how it has to be. Either it has to be a full-fledged animal form, or full-fledged human form, or it has to be a mixed form, human and animal form. Then we can understand, okay, this is something avatar, right? This is avatar, and he has to do something which is amazing thing to lift a big thing from bottom to up, or tear open someone's chest who's demon, right? And or pull a big, huge ship through his horns. He can do all those things. Then we can think it's avatar. Why? And when the Lord appears, also he comes with a specific. We can easily identify that he comes with a shanku and chakra and gada and bow and arrow. All these weapons he comes. He comes with the different weapons, right? Therefore, our idea is avatar means it has to be something very, very special to look like, and he has to carry this shanku, chakra, gada, padma, and all those weapons. Then we can understand that is God has descended into this world. Therefore, this one says, Karunyat Shastra Panina. The avatar of the Lord, who's Acharya, when he descends, he doesn't come with Shanka and Chakra. He doesn't come with bow and arrow. He doesn't come with sword, but he carries something else as a weapon. And that weapon is much more powerful than the weapon the Lord carries when he comes over here. When the Lord comes into this world, he carries a weapon called Shastra. Very simple difference between this and that one. Shastram. Shastra means weapon. Whereas when the Lord descends himself as an Acharya, he doesn't carry Shastra, he carries Shastram. Shastra means the scriptures. Shastra means scriptures. So he comes with the scripture. The beauty of that is the difference between Shastra and Shastra is how much can you correct a person with giving punishments. One fine day, you'll get lost. Right? You keep on telling me these things. I'm not going to be coming to you. I'm just getting out of this place. That's it. So you can only control by punishing people with the weapon for some extent, to some extent. That person may get frustrated. Person may lose respect on you. But then when it comes to a Shastra, a person are forced to follow the Shastra. Why? If there is no signal on the street, we all know how we are going to drive. We know how we will drive, there is no signal. But when there's a signal has been put and camera has been put on top of it, how we are going to drive? We have to be driving carefully, right? But if there's no signal, we will drive. But then if the police catches us, gives a ticket, no problem, just keep going. It's okay, that's fine. But then there is a policy has been put, rule has been put, then people are forced to follow that one. Therefore, trying to correct a person through the process of correction of punishment is going to be less effective than trying to tell them and educate the person what is right and what is wrong. Shastra. Therefore, when Guru are coming, Guru is an avatar of the Lord. He carries Shastra Panina. Panina means Gada Pani, like that, Shastra Pani. He carries a Shastra, number 2. Number 3. Is there a difference between the Lord and Acharya? Because we are saying that Guru is incarnation of God. Right. But is there any difference between Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana, all the different avatars, and with Acharya? We are also called Archa Vigraha. Archa Vigraha means the deity form is also an avatar. It's non-different from the Lord himself. That's one avatar. But Acharya is also another avatar. What is the difference between the other avatars and Acharya, the Lord as an Acharya avatar? There's a big difference. One major difference. The difference is that the Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, all those are the direct incarnation of the Lord. The Lord himself descends as he is. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Rama, and so forth. Whereas Acharya is not a direct descent of the Lord, whereas he is also a Jivatma. This is important. The Acharyas are also Jivatma, but the Lord has invested a special potency, a special Shakti, a special power into that Acharya, which makes that person as avatar. That's the difference between Acharya and the Lord. That's number 3. Okay. And that is where we saw that this is the reason the Taittiriya Upanishad said, Acharya Devo Bhava. We have to worship the Lord as he is. And before we go further, let me tell about the meaning of Guru and what does Acharya means. We have to know what this terms means. Otherwise, what's the point of knowing so much, but we don't even know what's the meaning of Guru. Gu plus Ru. Gu plus Ru. Gu means darkness. Ru means one who removes. One who removes the darkness is called Guru. So when someone assume this room was completely dark, right? So Arun is entering into the room. He turns on the light. Dark room turn into light. Now he becomes Guru. We can tell him, we can start doing Vyasa Puja and everything for him, because that's what the meaning of Guru is. One who removes the darkness is Guru. Therefore, now we have to understand what this darkness is. There is an external darkness and there is an internal darkness. There's an external darkness. What I gave an example of, this room is dark, and this room is now turn on the switch, then it becomes brighter. That's okay. But there is also internal darkness. This internal darkness is lack of some information, lack of some knowledge, which makes a person dark. If you are lacking of some information, that means you are on the darker side. If you know some information, you are on the brighter side. That's all. Right? This is an internal thing. So now, what is the darkness that we have is the ignorance, lack of knowledge of some information, something. There are lack of knowledge of 2 types. One is we can be lack of knowledge of material things, or we can lack of knowledge of spiritual things. These are 2 things. So I may not know, I may be good in computers, but I may not be good in science, material science. Someone will be very good in politics. He may be not good in mathematics. One may be good in mathematics. He may not be good in history or geography, right? Therefore, there's a difference of all these different things. The lack of knowledge is called an ignorance. You're being ignorant, that causes darkness. So that's one thing. The second, spiritual darkness or spiritual ignorance, is lack of information about who we are. Who we are, who we are, and what are we doing here? What's the purpose of me existing here? How did I come into this existence? Where am I going? This is the lack of information called spiritual ignorance. We are not having those information. That's the second information. So one who removes the ignorance, one who removes the darkness, that person is Guru. Meaning of Guru, that person is Guru, right? Now, one who teaches math, one who teaches science, are they called Guru? They are also called Guru, by the way. They are also Guru. But between this comparing Guru between the material Guru, that is a Guru who is removing the material ignorance, and Guru who removes the spiritual ignorance, always one who is focusing on the internal, that is Atma, that Guru is considered to be the higher Guru. Sri Sri Krishna Balaram Nitai Gaur Nataraj Ki Jai. Guru. Therefore, when we talk about Guru, in the highest term, we are talking about that Guru, that person who can remove the darkness that we have within our heart. What is the darkness? Thinking that I am to be the body. Deha Atma Sharira, say Deha Atma Abhimanam. That means I am this body. I am not this Atma, I am this body. There is nothing called as Atma. Atma and body are one and the same. When I live, I live. When I die, I am done, I am gone. That is the biggest ignorance we have. Biggest ignorance we have. Therefore, and then not having the Brahma Jnana. Brahma Jnana is who is that absolute truth. Who is God? Who is God? We don't have any idea. Therefore, the Guru who comes and removes the darkness and gives us the knowledge of your Atma, and there is Paramatma, and there's a process to connect the Atma and Paramatma together. And this is the process, but there are obstacles to do that one. And when you do this one, the obstacle will come. How to get rid of obstacle? When you get rid of the obstacle, then you can be successful in what you're doing. When you're successful, then you can attain the spiritual world. That is called moksha. You can be happily with God. This jnana has been given by Guru, and that Guru is what is called as Guru. Now, let's see the meaning of Acharya. Are you all with me so far? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Acharya. Asninoti Sastranath. Asninoti Sastranath means Acharya is one who is well versed in the scripture, Shastram. He is very well versed in the scriptures. He knows Puranas, he knows Itigasas, he has understand the essence of the Veda, he knows Vedangas, he knows all those different things. So he is very well versed in Shastra. That's number one. Achara Stapayatiti. It means he follows, not only he knows, Acharya is the one who also follows what he studied. Right? He not only knows everything, but he doesn't follow anything. It's not like this. That person is not called Acharya. Acharya who knows everything and he also follows everything. That's number two. That person is called Acharya. Number three, he knows the Vedas, he knows the scriptures, he follows that one. Number three, he also brings others in the path of following these scriptures. That is number three. Three things which makes a person as Acharya. That's Acharya. That finishes the three questions so far, and we are going to move on to the fourth one. What are the means to attain the Lord? Now we spoke about Guru, what Gurus are, avatars are, and the Acharyas are also avatar, and we saw all those things. Now we have to see what is the various means that we can attain God. There are different paths been given, and each and every path has its own plus and minus, pros and cons. The first thing is Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, my dear Krishna, you need to understand Atma. You are Atma, you are not this body. Therefore, try to focus on understanding Atma, and focus on Atma, get self-realized. Arjuna is asking, what does it mean? How do I do this one? First, you have to follow your karma, your Varshana Ashrama Dharma. When you follow your karma, that is called Karma Yoga. When you follow your Karma Yoga without any expectation, you are not the doer, you are not the proprietor. In that mindset, then what happens is your Chitta Suddhi, that means your consciousness get purified. When your consciousness get purified, then you're getting elevated to the second level called Jnana Yoga. In the Jnana Yoga, you'll be able to completely focus and come to a proper understanding of that you are Atma. You can see your Atma as if Atma standing in front of you. You can see the Atma. Self-realization. That is called self-realization. So you can get that one. When that is done, then you should be able to do Bhakti Yoga again. Here's the same thing. Please don't get confused. Bhakti Yoga of 32 types of Bhakti Yogas are there. The Upanishads, all the Upanishads speaks about 32 Vidyas. Upasanam, Dhyanam, Bhakti. It's all turns into the same thing of concentrating on the Lord's beautiful form within our heart. Within our heart. Right? So the Bhakti Yoga that been mentioned, what we are mentioning here is you don't do anything else. Only meditate on Krishna. Sit and meditate on Krishna. No going to job, no working from home and doing something else. You just have to completely focus on Krishna. That is what is being told here. But the problem with all this thing is it's not easy. Karma Yoga, even Karma Yoga is not easy, by the way. If you understand what Krishna wants us to do, according to the Varnashrama Dharma, it's not an easy job. We just have to give up on that one. And again, what to speak about Jnana Yoga, what to speak about Bhakti Yoga? It's all very challenging and difficult. It's all very difficult. Therefore, what to do? There's another way. My dear Lord, I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything. I cannot do Karma Yoga. I cannot do Jnana Yoga. I cannot do Bhakti Yoga. What can I do? I can only do fall at your feet. I'm falling at your feet. You please take care of me. You have to take care of me. That is called Sharanagati, surrendering. Surrendering means, my dear Lord, I am yours. I belong to you. You take care of me. Sharanagati. But the problem with that, That's the problem with it. Even in Tirupavai, we will not be covering this one, by the way. This is a special note. But the problem with performing surrender to is two things. When we are doing bhakti yoga, we have a small trace of ahankar that I am doing, I am chanting, I am fasting, I am coming and doing service. I. That is called Jiva Atma Swatantriya. Jiva, the independent nature of the Jiva Atma, it always thinks about I am the doer. I am the doer. How much ever you read Bhagavad Gita, how much ever you know it's not the body, but always come to the point of I am Swatantriya. That Jiva Atma Swatantriya is a problem for me to do that one. The second, then what about the Lord? That is called Sharanagati. So when you're doing Bhakti Yoga, we'll have this idea of this is what it is. That when you surrender to the Lord has another problem. Ishvara Swatantriya. What is Ishvara Swatantriya? He is independent. You can surrender, but you never know when he is going to give his mercy. It's his choice. He can give or he not give. He can give 2025 or you have to wait for 2050 or next lifetime. Completely is independent. He makes his choice when to give moksha to you, when to give his grace to you. Therefore, the problem over there, that's another big problem. What to do? I thought I can do karma yoga, I can do this yoga, that yoga, that yoga. It seems to be everything is just dropping me down. What to do? And therefore, the Acharya has given there is one more path. The fifth mean, which will never fail. It was not depending on your independent nature or God's independent nature. It's totally free of those faults. What is it called? That is called Acharya Abhiman. That is called Acharya Abhiman. Acharya Abhimana means when we become a favorite of our Guru, by the grace of Guru, we can attain God. In that there is no I am the doer and God is the doer, nothing is there. By the grace of Guru, we can attain the God. How can we understand Prabhupada? Prabhupada one time walked up and he told, you all have to become 100% devotees. You have to practice Krishna consciousness 100%. If you follow 100%, you can go back to Godhead. The disciples of Prabhupada said, Prabhupada, 100% we have to become devotees, then only we can go back to Krishna. Some concession, please give some concession, Prabhupada, please give some concession. Prabhupada, okay, 90%. What a big difference, 100 to 90. Some devotees said, Prabhupada, 90 is too much, please do reduce. Is everyone knows who Prabhupada is here? Is anyone new here? Prabhupada, who's sitting right there? Don't think that is just as a statue or something, is sitting and hearing and watching everything. So that's how we respect Prabhupada. His personality sitting and blessing all of us. So the devotee said, 80%, no 80%, 70%, no 70%. Prabhupada said 60%, no more down. Go. No more down. 60% you have to practice Krishna consciousness and strictly whatever guy. Every said, okay, Prabhupada, thank you, Hari Bol. But one devotee followed Prabhupada. One smart devotee, like ourselves, he followed Prabhupada. Prabhupada, can I ask you something? He said, what? Can I request you something? Tell what? You won't get angry, right? No, I won't get angry. I can't even follow the 60%. I didn't want to tell publicly and people start thinking what kind of devotee is, right? So I cannot even follow 60%. Prabhupada, is there any other way that please? Prabhupada said, don't worry. Catch hold of my dhoti when I go. I'll take you there. Acharya Abhiman. This is called Acharya Abhiman. You just catch hold of my dhoti. When I am going, you follow me. And what about you, Prabhupada? I follow Bhakti Siddhanta's dhoti. The Guru Parampara, we teach holding to other dhotis and other dhotis. Finally, whose dhoti we are holding to? Pitambaram. Who's that? Krishna's dhoti, finally. And Krishna over there pulls it up. As long as we are connected to the dhoti of that, don't go and pull your dhoti, Guru's dhoti, by the way. It doesn't look nice. I heard LalGopal told we have to go and pull the dhotis of Guru Maharaj. Maharaj, you are here, give me your dhoti, I'm going to pull your dhoti. Please don't do that one and put me into the problem. One more story I would like to tell, but we are going to move on now. Question number 5. What happens if we don't take shelter of an Acharya? Please focus here. What happens if we don't take shelter of Acharya? A woman get married. They get Mangalya Sutra. Yes, they get a thread on our neck, around neck, confirming that you're officially, legally, your licensed wife. Right? Your wife. You've been putting a Mangalya Sutra. then you're not going to do any other business now. You're just going to be dedicated to your husband. Now the Matajis are here. Say you have this Mangalya Sutra, but you don't have any extra ornaments. You don't have this beautiful diamond earring, no nice studded bangle, no necklace, no any of those things. You don't have anything. Only Mangalya Sutra you have. Okay. Now, second scenario. Second scenario, there's another woman. She has all the ornaments, but no Mangalya Sutra. Mangalya Sutra. No Mangalya Sutra. Now, the person who doesn't have the ornaments but have Mangalya Sutra can always gain those things later. Yes? Yes? Yes. But a person who has all the ornaments but doesn't have Mangalya Sutra, there's no use of having all the ornaments. How much ever great you are dressed up with loaded jewelry, but you don't have that thing from your husband, then what's the use of you having all the ornaments? There's no point. Likewise, the person who has jnana, the person who have karma, jnana, bhakti are all like ornaments. All like ornaments. But you don't have the Mangalya Sutra. That means if you don't have a guru, what is the use of having jnana? What's the use of having your bhakti? You don't have a guru, which is the main part. Prabhu, I do bhakti, I will do everything, but don't tell me I have to get initiated, I have to have a guru. It is like you are having ornaments but don't have Mangalya Sutra. What is the use of being like that? Right? That is the important point, that we need to take shelter of a guru. We need to have a guru. Officially, we get married to Krishna. In other sense. Okay, that is number 6. Moving on to number 5. Number 6. Why can't the Lord help us directly? Why must we approach someone in between? That's always a question. Why we have to have some mediator in between? Why can't God come directly, come and, hey, come on, Rasika Prabhu, come, you're a wonderful dude, I'll take you there. We never seen that's happening. There's someone in between. Why do we need the someone between? Example. By the way, all the examples and the analogy I'm giving is not my own. It's all from the Acharyas. Okay. Now, take a lotus flower. If for the lotus flower to blossom and nourish and blossom nicely, what are the things needed? Water. What are the things needed? Exactly. Temperature. Forget about other things. It has to have water and it has to have a sunlight. Yes? Sunlight. So what I'm saying is, okay, the flower is going to blossom only if there is a sunlight. What I'm doing is, I'm getting a heater. I'm getting a powerful heater and placing next to the rose flower or lotus flower. What's going to happen to this flower? What's going to happen to the flower? It will die. It only needs the sunlight. You cannot artificially try to do something to bring heat to that one. That heat will dry up the flower. Okay, now I understood. Sunlight is what needed. Therefore, what I'm doing is, I'm plucking out the lotus flower from the pond and putting right in center of the sun, under the sun. What's going to happen? I pulled out from the pond because I understood the sunlight is what is needed. I pulled up from the pond and placed it in front of the sun. What's going to happen to the flower? Hare Krishna, Hare Bol? Die. Yeah. It's going to die. It's going to die. Right? So what flower needs is the sunlight. What the lotus flower needs is also the water. Right? If you only have sunlight, it burns you. You need to have the cool water to manage the heat that's been given by the sun. This cool water is nothing but Acharya. The cool water is nothing but Acharya. The sunlight is God's mercy. The God mercy, when it comes, we can only take it when we are in a cool situation. Otherwise, we cannot understand this is mercy or is a punishment. Because God's mercy is not necessarily always going to be green. It can be something else also, which we did not expect. The anugraham of God can be in any form. We may not even able to understand that, but everything is God's mercy in our life. Okay? Therefore, when it comes, we have to understand, yes, this is God's mercy. We can only able to understand if we are in a cool situation. Who makes us cool? Acharya, Guru. When we are under the shelter of Guru, then we can receive the mercy of the Lord in a proper mindset, And if you are not under the shelter of Guru, that means in the water will be dried out, will gone, will be finished. Therefore, it is important to have Guru in our life. Number 7, who gave this Guru to us? Did we go to the Snooks or Costco or somewhere we found Gurus? Today the special deal, buy one get one free. Gurus are available. Please come. And we never say any ads or anything like who gave us Guru. We have to understand the Lord who's completely Lord who's merciful within our heart, seeing our desire, He will direct us towards Guru. He will make an arrangement in such a way the Guru comes to us. Either we go to Guru or Guru comes to us. It is God who gives us Guru. If we have a sincere desire and prayer, then God will come to us. Now comes another eighth question, important question. We are not bad, right? We are pretty much 12 questions and we are already on the eighth question. This is not my normal style anyway. Among these two, what is best? Who is best? Guru best or Krishna best? Who is great? Krishna. If you're going to tell an answer, I'm going to tell you to explain. Who is great? Guru great or Krishna? But by the way, I'm supporting whoever said that. I'm supporting. And that's a topic for today, right? So who is great? Krishna great or Guru great? Yes, Haribol. Who is great? Guru great. Okay. Now, there's a difference has been told here. What Krishna, what God does, what Guru does. In what way? 2 roles that God does to us. And 1 role Guru does to us. Whoever does more, considered to be greater, right? If someone is doing something more to us, that means that person should be greater. God is doing 2 activities to us. Guru is only doing 1 activity. Therefore, Krishna should be greater, right? First understand what are the 2 activities. God does 2 activities. One is He gives us birth into this world, Janma. God is the one who puts us into this Prakriti, this material world. Number 1. And His second job is He is the one who can deliver us. He is the one who can give moksha. So God is the one who's putting us here. And then He is the one taking us out of here. Why even you have to put us here first of all? It's like you only create a problem. On top of it, then you're telling you will take us, save us. You come and surrender to me, then I will save you. First place, you shouldn't have put me into this world. Why did you do that? It is not God's problem, it's our problem. Because of we have done the karma, whatever the anadikala karma, which God is just giving us back, giving us body, giving us the senses, giving us the place to live and go through all the karmas, punya karma and papa karma. We are going through that one. That's all it is. That's what God does. But He is the one who makes us to be born, right? And then He is the one who's going to deliver us from here. That is God's 2 job. Okay? What is Guru's job? Which is how many Guru's job? Only 1. Guru never puts us into this material world. He doesn't tell you go suffer because of your karma. What does He do? Delivers us. What God does too, Guru does only 1. That 1 is what God does. God delivers us, we also get delivered. By whose mercy? Guru's mercy. Therefore, who's great now? Who's great now? Come on. Guru is great. Now, Guru, if you go and hold Krishna's hand, God's hand, just hold someone's hand, and then, my dear Lord, please save me, get out of here. That's what we do. Someone holds your hand, what do? Get out of here. But then if you go and hold that person's feet, he cannot move. He's going to fall off. You go and hold the feet of someone, he's not going to move out, right? If you go directly to God, it's like holding His hands. The God can just send us off. But if you're going to hold Lord's lotus feet, it is holding the Lord. If you go surrender to Guru, if you go through Guru, that means holding the lotus feet of the Lord, because the lotus feet of the Lord represents Guru. Lotus feet of the Lord represents Guru. Therefore, that's the second reason. The third reason is Lord punishes us. Lord punishes us because of our karma. Whatever your karma you did papa karma, you suffer. You do good karma, you have to enjoy. Therefore, He's very, very meticulous on giving us our karma back. You have to do this one, enjoy and suffer, enjoy and suffer. And then whereas Acharya doesn't like us to suffer, always he blesses us. That's number 3. Now the fourth one is quite interesting. Please pay attention. Just for the sake of tagging Krishna and Guru to understand who is great, let's tag Krishna with a silver. Krishna, a silver tag. And then Guru with a gold tag. That means assume that Krishna is silver and Guru is gold. Okay. Now I told you who gave us Guru. Who gave us Guru? Krishna gave us Guru. Now I am telling, consider Krishna to be what? Silver. And the Guru to be what? Gold. Who gave what? Silver gave, Krishna who's like silver, gave Guru like gold. Yes or no? So when you give a donation, if you give a silver to someone, is that person great? Or a person who is giving gold is great? One who gives gold is a great person, right? Therefore, who is great? Krishna great or Guru great? Come on. Why are you all, you're all hungry or what? Come on. Guru is great. Guru is great. Yes? I'm sorry, Krishna is great because Krishna gave Guru gold to us. Therefore, Krishna is great. Now, let us apply this one. Krishna is silver and Guru is gold, right? Guru gave us Krishna, which means Guru only gave us silver to us. Therefore, Guru is little lesser in that sense. Now, we'll see another one now. Is Krishna is great or Guru is great? We saw Guru is great. And now in this comparison of silver and gold, we saw Krishna is great. This competition between who is great and who is not great is going to go on eternally. That's the point. That means what? Both are great. It is for our own enjoyment of enjoying the greatness of Acharya, we try to compare with Krishna in this way. Krishna is also great and also Guru is great. That's number 8. Number 9. What is so special about Guru? What is so special about Guru? Number 1 is, first of all, is one among us. He be with us, he talks with us, he hears to what we say, and we go and stand in front of the deity. You talk to the deity, unless and until you are the great Raghunandan, the great devotees, where God is going to reciprocate to you. Like, we are not. But most of us, we never heard Krishna speaking to us. When we stand in front of the deities, we never, hello Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hi, LalGopal, please welcome to Sunday program today. Never heard that one. He never said one time. I've been coming to this temple for 22, 23 years now. Not one day Krishna has told welcome Lal. Never. But who is welcoming me is the devotees. Devotees are welcoming me. That was Acharyas reciprocate to our affection and love. When it comes to Krishna, he just stands like this. He will stand like that. It's very, in our place where I am from, there's one place called a park, entertainment park. It's called VGP, entertainment park. When you enter that one, there one man will be standing. He will stand like this, with like dressed up like a king, and he will dress up like a king and he will stand like this. No movements of eyes, no movements of lips, no handshake, nothing, no scratching, nothing. Like that. Krishna is like that. You take boga inside. Is one day Krishna never told, hey, who cooked today? It's so very tasty. We never heard that. But you take a boga, you take an offering to a guru. What he says, hey, who cooked today? That chapati was very nice. It's very nice, right? Guru reciprocates to the love and affection compared to Krishna's reciprocation, which we cannot understand what Krishna is reciprocating anyway. In that sense, we can understand how Guru is very, very special. Guru is very special. Guru is of our thing. And now another thing is that, let's move on. Oh, 4 more minutes left. And Krishna is like a hidden treasure. Krishna is a hidden treasure, whereas Guru is an open mind. Guru is an open mind, is open for everyone. Krishna, you have to find Krishna. It's very, very hard to find Krishna. Why? Krishna is somewhere in Goloka. We cannot get. Even if you come to Vaikunta, it's hard to go to Vaikunta. Then you come to what about the avatar? Avatars are all gone. We are not born during the avatar. We don't know. We don't have access to the avatar. What about Paramatma? Forget it. At least avatar and everything is outside. The most difficult avatar incarnation of the Lord, which is to be known, is the Lord within ourselves. He is staying within us, but he is the most difficult to be seen. Most difficult. So what to do? It it is so very difficult, right? Therefore, it's a treasure, but very hard to be found. It's hidden treasure. But acharyas are open books. You can just easily access. You can just go to them, and then they can just pour their love to us. They just pour their love to us. So that's the one. The 10th one is what does Guru give to us is a topic, and we have three more things, and we'll finish it very soon. What does Guru give to us? I'm going to recite the Pasuram again and then go through what Guru give to us. மாலே மணிவண்ணா மார்கழி நீர் ஆடுவான் மேலையா செய்வனகள் வேண்டுவன கேட்டியல் ஞானத்தை எல்லாம் நடுங்க முரல்வன பாலன்ன வண்ணத்தின் பாஞ்ச ஜன்யமே போலன்ன வண்ணத்தின் போய் பாடுடைய எனவே சால பெரும்பறை பல்லாண்டு செப்பாரே போல விளக்கே கொடிய விதானமே ஆளின் இளையார் அருளேலோர் எம்பாவாய். He gives six things to us. What are the six things? He gives conch. The little background. If you don't know who this personality is, just know now. She is one of the great saint on the history of our India, where she is a great saint. Her name is Andal, woman Andal, and she is going to Krishna and she's asking for something, 6 items. She asked for 6 items, and Krishna is giving that 6 items to her. Here, for our understanding, Guru gives us 6 items. What are the 6 items? This is conch, shank, conch. Second is drum. Third is a people who can be with us to do something. And the fourth is lamp, four. And the fifth is kodi or the banner. And sixth is the canopy that goes on shamina, that goes on the top, right? We don't have much time to go through why and what and all those things, but we'll just focus on this six simple points so can wrap it on time here. So what does Guru gives us? Conch, Shank. That means when we are coming into the association of Guru, we also get the qualities of Guru. In our language, there's a saying that Puvoda சேர்ந்த நாரும் போல. That means you see this garland, this beautiful garland which is offered to Krishna, Prabhupada. Then you see this, there is this thread inside, right? This thread. And the thread doesn't have, by itself, the thread doesn't have any smell. There's no fragrance to the thread. But then when the thread comes in contact with the flower, what happens to the thread? It gets the fragrance. Likewise, we don't have any good qualities. We don't have any of those things. But then when we come in contact with those great souls like Acharya Guru, we will also get the same qualities of Guru. Sattva Gunam. Because we need to have Sattva Gunam to do any of this thing. We are always running Rajoguna and Tamoguna prominently on the high speed, on the top. Therefore, we want to have Sattva Guna. Guru will give that conch, that represents Sattva Guna. When we come in contact with Guru, we get Sattva Guna. Second thing is Parai, the drum. What the drum is, he will connect us. When we come in contact with Guru, he connects us to the Parampara. He connects us to the Guru Parampara, right? We cannot just go directly to Krishna. We have to connect to the Guru and his Guru and its Guru. By the way, a side note, how do we identify Guru is coming up later, but this is related topic. I want to mention it right away here, because if you are trying to find a Guru, we have to make sure that Guru has a Guru first. Simple thumb rule. If the Guru himself does not have a Guru, but he likes to have only disciples, say Haribol. Goodbye. Thank you. I'll find another one. This is a simple way to understand whether I should follow this Guru or not. He should have Guru, and that Guru should have a Guru, and that should have a Guru, and that one have a Guru, and finally Adi Guru is Krishna. It has to go connect to that parampara. If there is no parampara, it's a broken parampara, then we go and look for someone else who falls into the parampara. So it's an important side note. Therefore, what happens is Guru gives us drum, the parai. The drum is correcting us to Guru Parampara. Number 3, cantos. Cantos means cantos means the people around us who can sing kirtan, right? In the original, the meaning of this particular pasam. But in this term, in this context, Guru gives us bhakti. Finally, Guru has to give us bhakti. Guru is not here to give us green card or citizenship. Seriously, if you don't believe me, Guru are not meant to find us a job, right? Give us a green card and a lottery, H1 lottery, pick up in the H1 lottery. That is not why we go to Guru and do these things. There are some Gurus who can do that also, but they are not the Guru who is called Gu plus Ru. We already explained what Gu plus Ru means, right? That guru we are talking about, not the other gurus. The other gurus, right? So number 3, guru gives us bhakti. Number 4, lamps. Kola vilake. Kola vilake means he lights the lamp into us. The knowledge. Guru is the one who gives us the knowledge. If through the guru we can get knowledge, that is lamp kola vilake. Number 4. Number 5 is banner. He gives the kodi. Banner means guru as the key, a special key. Only gurus have the special key to unlock the doors of Vaikuntha. Therefore, he gives entry to Vaikuntha. When we go there, we have to take this letter, a recommendation letter. Krishna is going to ask, that guy has a recommendation letter, then you let him in. If there's no recommendation letter, then he can go back and get a recommendation letter and come back to me. Right? Therefore, the recommendation is given by Guru. Krishna will open the door of Vaikuntha. If there is no recommendation, you can only get recommendation if you are officially connected to a Guru through the parampara, through the drum. That's a parampara. You have to officially get connected. You cannot just, one Guru is coming into this place, right? He's sitting here. So, for example, His Holiness Somapal Swami Maharaj is going to come in within few weeks, next few days. He comes here. One of the persons coming. In the last Sunday, they said one guru should give a recommendation letter to go to Krishna. Maharaj, can you give a recommendation letter? It doesn't work like that. You have to get officially connected so the recommendation letter can be effective. Otherwise, it's an unstamped letter. It's not on a letterhead. It's just a letter. It has to go on a letterhead. Therefore, Krishna can open the door. That is number 5, banner. Number 6 is canopy. What is? When we get Sattva Guna, when we get connected to the parampara, when we get the bhakti, when we get the knowledge, when we know the importance of going back to Vaikuntha, then we will know what is the importance of service. What is the importance of service? Therefore, Guru engages us in doing the service. Number 10. Okay, moving on, last two. Number 11. What can we do to what can we give to such Guru? Guru and his Guru is going to give us Vaikuntha, right? What is that we are going to go to? What is that we can give to Guru? Just a thought. What do you think we can give? Guru is giving us the door to Vaikuntha. How can, if someone is helping you in your life, finding a job or giving you some money or something, you want to reciprocate to that person by saying thank you, correct? Yes or no? You want to do something and your heart will be very happy if you can either give something equal to of that or greater than that. Yes? That is how you have to reciprocate. Give something which is equal. If you have given, if the person is given $100, you give $100 as a reciprocation. Or if you can give more, that is well and good. Now, Guru has given us Krishna. Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. So, what is that we have to give to Guru now? I told you the formula. You have to reciprocate, give something equal or give something greater. And Guru has given us Krishna. Now, tell me what we are going to give Guru. Is anyone equal to Krishna? Yes or no? Mattaha paratram na anyat. There is no one greater or equal to Krishna. Therefore, I cannot give an equal Krishna. There is no duplicate Krishna can be made. And I cannot produce something which is greater than Krishna also, because Krishna is greatest. What can I do? I cannot pay back. That's the answer. For what Guru has given us, please sincerely think about it. We are just taking it for granted. I got initiated, Prabhu. I got initiated. I am so and so LalGopaldas. Now my walking style changes inside the temple. And then how I'm looking everyone and you are not initiated. Okay. We are not even thinking that we're becoming more servant. You're officially initiated means you're officially becoming a servant. That is what initiation means. Not that you become a great king now. That's not an idea. You become dark. The name is not important. The prefix is suffix or prefix. Suffix is what is important. What is the suffix of the initiated name? Das. We are all servant. If we are forgetting that we are servant, removing the das, I'm only thinking Lal Gopal, then again the same problem. The problem is I'm thinking myself to be God. That is why we are suffering here already. After initiation also we are behaving same way, then what is the use of you becoming dasa then? It's only for the nam ki vas. It's just for the sake of having dasa we are having. Our behavior does not tell anything about what it means. Right? Therefore, we should understand that what can we pay back to Krishna? Nothing. What can be reciprocate and give back to Guru? Nothing. Nothing. But one thing we can do. One thing you can do. Simply follow the instructions of Guru. Simply what is Guru told us, we simply follow his instruction. That is the maximum, minimum, sorry, not maximum. That's, that's the only thing we can do for Guru by following his instruction. Number 12. Number 11. Last one, number 12. How to identify Guru, and we'll conclude with that one. How to identify Guru, because there are so many Gurus. I already started the topic. Right? There are so many Gurus. You just go to internet, you go to YouTube, and you can, I want to find a Guru, and AI will tell, chat, what is the GPT? I want a Guru. It says, oh, you can just find Guru. Easily you can find Guru within AI technologies right now. Right? How do I find? First one is the Guru should follow is Guru Parampara. You should have a Guru. You should be following in Guru Parampara. And then there are Vaishnavas. There are prescribed, they are recommended for Vaishnava Sampradayas are there. One can follow any of those Sampradaya. In our movement, in ISKCON, we have so many great acharyas are there, gurus are there. We can just get attracted to any one of them. We follow them, and then we can get initiated from them. Once we get initiated, we get the Sattva Guna. Once we get Sattva Guna, then we get Bhakti. When we get Bhakti, then what we are going to have is Vaikunta. When we go to Vaikunta or Krishna Loka, we can be happy with Krishna. What we have covered so far is that 12 questions. I'm just going to read out as a summary so you all can remember and understand. First question was, why we don't see any more avatars? It's not true. We are seeing avatars. Gurus are the avatar. Number two, how can Guru be an avatar? Well, not necessarily. An avatar should always carry weapons. This Guru, the avatar of the Lord, carries Shastra. That's number two. Number three, is there a difference between the Lord and Acharya Guru? Yes, there is a difference because the Acharya, the Gurus are empowered Jivatmas. They are not Paramatma, they are empowered Jivatma. We saw the meaning of Guru, we saw the meaning of Acharya. Number four, what is the easy way to attain Krishna? Because Bhakti, because Karma Yoga, Jnana, all those different things are so very difficult. It has its own plus and minus. Swatantriya of Jivatma, Swatantriya of Paramatma. What to do? Therefore, we surrender to Guru. By the Guru's Abhimana, Acharya Abhimana, we can be delivered easily. Number five. Number six, why can't the Lord help us directly? Why we need a Guru? Because otherwise we'll be fried. We saw the lotus flower example. You remember? The flower example, we cannot take the mercy of the Lord directly. Therefore, we need the cool pond. Guru plays as a role of a cool pond to save us and help us and connect us to Krishna. Therefore, number six. Number seven, who gave this Guru to us? Krishna gave the Guru to us. Number eight, among these two, who is great? Krishna is great or Guru is great? This debate will go on in its own way. They are, each one of them are great. We saw what different reasons why who's great. Number nine, what is the special? What is so special about Guru? Guru is special because he's one among us. He can reciprocate to us, but Krishna doesn't do that one. That's number nine. Number 10, what does Guru give us? Guru give us what? He gives us Sattva Guna, he gives us Bhakti, he engages in the services, he helps us in many ways, and he opens the door for Vaikunta. Number 11, what can we give in reciprocation to Guru? Just simply follow his instruction, and that is good enough for us to go back to Krishna. Number 12, how to identify Guru? We follow, if the person is following into Guru Parampara, then it's authenticated. We take shelter of the Guru and then get initiated, and this very lifetime we can go back to Krishna. Hari Bol! Thank you all very much for joining today. We took 10 minutes extra, but appreciate you all patiently staying here. Forgive me for any offenses, and thanks for tolerating me. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.